Welcome to Oasis, Tribe with the Vibes, where we lift up the spirit and open our mind. Wellness, reflection, empowerment, joy, healing together. Your soul will enjoy. Hosted by Netta, let the journey begin. Authentic on the vibes, bringing light from within.
Hey, Tribe. Thank you for joining today's conversation on physical wellness, moving the body, guiding the heart. Our mindful moment is going to be a little different than the usual. We're taking you outside for practical yoga positions and techniques that you can do every day that make your body feel 10 times better. We're taking it outside with my bestie. So, Tribe, your mindful minute starts now. Healing doesn't always happen in silence or stillness. Sometimes it takes movement with community in safer spaces to be vulnerable and to have the courage to be seen. That's why I'm honored to sit with my bestie Dom, who knows firsthand how strength can grow from movement. Together, we're going to explore what true community healing looks like.
So how did you all originally
I'm sorry.
meet?
My perspective is meeting Dom in orientation class. Our last names are similar, and so they would line us up to get our information around that time. So that's when I became aware of her presence and her likeness, in addition to our lockers being in the same corridor. So obviously I'm seeing her because all of the last names are in the same corridor. Okay. Her perspective is different. Last names are in the same corridor. Okay. Her perspective is different.
What do you mean?
Well, my perspective is different and different now because it's a blur. I'm being honest. It's a blur. Please don't take it personal. But I'm realizing I've lost a few memories.
Yeah, talk about it.
Sorry.
I was about to say, inside that for you. And I didn't think this was going to be the question that was going to do this. So I am.
We be in it.
Yeah, we in here now.
Okay. Wow. Yeah, I didn't think it was gonna go there either, but it did.
Yeah. That's how far we go, y'all.
We do. I don't even remember that perspective now. But just trying to go in my memory, the earliest that I remember, I know is auditioning for Jammers, the Palm team. But I do know that we met like before then. It's a little, it's hazy right now. But I'm gonna ask, like, do you remember the perspective I gave you versus yours?
I feel like the first thing that you said was a jammer practice. And I was like, you don't even remember us trying out together? I'm like, what are we talking about? And so that is where I know you are missing memories, because there is no way that I was trying out for that squad without you trying out as well.
I know.
What are we talking about? There would be, there would have,
I knew her before.
I'm not a sports
crazy.
person at all. And our group of friends tried out for the softball team, and I went with them because I just knew I was going to also try out. And I want to tell you, upon first entry onto the field, I don't even remember this coach's name, but he was like, you have to go up and, be ready to catch the ball. Baby, that ball was coming down, and I stepped out the way, because what we're not about to do is I'm about to get hit by a ball. And so he's screaming at me from across the field. And I remember looking at Dom like, this is not for me. I am about to just walk out. And
Oh, no.
no, I didn't go back. Never again. Okay. So it took some convincing for me to do that. And I don't know if you remember, but if you were trying out, you had to come up with your own account. So, and that's how I know she has memory loss or just regression deep down.
I don't know
somewhere,
if it'll, like,
there were other things that your mind needed to do. And so they were like, these are not core memories that I need to, I don't know, remind me of like Inside Out. Maybe I'm not supposed to say that, but if the core memory is not resonating, then it's somewhere else, very deep. Hopefully no longer turning gray. Hopefully I am resurrecting these memories in her brain, right? But like we had to create an account, and our coach could see our connection then, and she was like, I need y'all to help rally others. And originally we were not captains. I was never a captain. Here was a captain. Okay. And so I knew I was never a captain, but I had to act right because my bestie is a captain. So I can't be fucking up, And so I think that the more we're connected, the more those memories will come. And it's unfortunate, but it's just the way that the body and the brain especially needs to heal. Those things don't need to be at the forefront of your mind when it has other things that it needs to be doing for your body. So I don't take offense to that at all. But if that was a drinking game, I think I would have won.
Definitely, because
it's an extension of Synergy Oasis, my holistic wellness space dedicated to empowering mind, body, and spirit through tools like affirmation cards, journals, teas, and community gatherings. Together, both platforms create one mission: helping you align, heal, and thrive from the inside out. Together, we heal, grow, and thrive.
Because great question though. Great question for sure. Can you tell us what started your path to wellness and physical wellness specifically?
Physical wellness and utilizing movement, repetitive movement through dance, yoga inspired, ballet, so forth. I use that in a physical aspect to keep me in shape, to keep me up to date, to keep me limber. If I'm not working and performing, I have to do something to keep me going, right? So those things I utilize for the physical. Since my accident, having multiple physical injuries that I can't really, I don't like saying can't, but that at the moment is not reversible. I am finding other ways and routes to heal my body physically, but now I know that it's a struggle to heal physically if I'm not mentally getting myself in order.
Are you feeling like you are beating yourself up because you have always been someone who's a dancer and limbo?
That is still an ongoing process. People look at you and say, okay, so you've healed. How did you heal? I have not completely healed. Trauma is some things to get through, it's a process, but healing the mind, it's a journey. It's been a journey, and it is a journey. From coming from a place of not having any emotions, feeling numb, helpless. When you're at a place in your life and there's nothing you can do, you got to ride the wave, right? So you're sitting in it, and that is one of the most uncomfortable experiences of my life. And being able to tap into my mind so that I don't lose it, in a sense. I utilize movement. I utilize music. I spent over a month in the hospital with my daughter, with her being in a coma. After that, in-house therapy at Shirley Ryan, big ups, Shirley Ryan. We did about a month there of her just rehabilitating. So being in that small space for some time, you have nothing but yourself and your thoughts, and what you're dealing with. So being able to turn to movement and yoga and meditating kind of helped me stay grounded through all that I was dealing with.
You were immobile for quite some time. How did you keep your sanity, let alone stay positive?
Family, friends, all their love and support. Those checking in with us. Staying grounded and praying a lot. Praying a lot. And it wasn't more so, people think in those times it's a pleading, please fix this, please do that. For me, it was a conversation like we're having now, and I knew that if I could have a conversation at the time of the accident, and I know the type of connection I have spiritually, right? And that your words are powerful.
Absolutely.
So doctors were telling me what couldn't happen, things of that nature. So you got to think what that does to the mind.
Absolutely. So you have to counteract that with affirmations, mantras over and over again that I'm sure you were saying to yourself.
Absolutely. But even in my shortcomings, that's where family and friends came in, intercessors. So
Yes.
I'm very grateful for that. But that's how mindfully I was able to stay in the game, as they would say, stay in. And my body at the time was beat up, but because my mind was at such a place, I completely ignored my injuries because I was so focused on my kid.
Yeah.
So now I'm at a place where I do have to focus on it.
Absolutely.
So.
Absolutely. And you're finding that mixing mindfulness with yoga or Pilates is helping both your mind and your body? Yeah.
I'm finding that mixing them both is an assistance to me healing. Yes, absolutely.
Can you tell us how so?
Even though yoga gives you stretching and things of that nature, having that mindfulness of being grounded sets me in the tone of setting my atmosphere. So if I might light candles, for me, music is great. You know, sometimes I'm in my moods with different artists, but sometimes I just like tones without words so that I am not altered in my thoughts.
We love us some
right?
ambient music.
Yes. So you got to set the audience, you know. But yeah, definitely that's what I do for me. That's what I did for my daughter in a coma, and that's how she started responding. So utilizing sound, being mindful of it being okay to be vulnerable. Like when you asked me, that was my first time expressing that I have memory loss, you know, so that kind of hit hard. You know, but that's a part of my healing. I'm going to cry. I'm going to get through those things, but that's a part of my healing. So you kind of just witnessed a part of my mindfulness experience and being able to like chime off the people's energy.
Absolutely.
You know?
Yeah. I appreciate that. I truly did not know that you just did not remember, you know? I mean, time does make things sort of leave your mind. There's only so much the mind can hold at one time, I think, at the forefront at least. And it is constantly changing, especially if you're learning new things. It's storing things away so that it can learn something new. So there's no offense taken at all. None whatsoever. So speaking of the mind, it's time to talk about where you are aligned. Can you tell us all what symbol you have on your glass?
I have a bicycle on my glass.
It's your renewal journey. Where are you presently feeling that you are arising again? Some progress, promising future, and simplicity.
Okay.
Think about that for a moment. Authentic. Now, and we've all had several glasses or tries of this, so everyone's answering questions as well.
Yes. Yes, Netta. What am I telling you?
The glass you have.
It got some designs on it. Yeah. And like this, it's like X's with like, it reminds me of like snowflakes almost. I really don't like snow, so that's not what I saw. I like the shapes. Like
I appreciate that. Thank you for explaining to us what that is. How is your sophistication journey? Sophisticated lifestyle, toast to life, personal strength, wisdom, and balance.
This is where I need a dictionary a little bit because
Think about that.
I'm not the only one.
Think about that.
start that.
Sophisticated lifestyle.
Okay. Boom, right? So a little while back, I shared this video on Instagram where this lady was like, if you go to a store, pick one item but two different brands. Out of the two that you pick, which one do you select one from the two?
Of course.
And then figure out the price of that, the one you selected. Do you gear towards the one that is higher in value or lower in value? And I think looking at my life and just looking at some of the things that are around it, it's like I do.
You a little bit bougie?
I feel like I'm a little more bougie than the ghetto part. I got some like sophisticated ghetto, right? Like bougetto and like sophisticated bougetto all together. But yeah, that and just thinking about like my job and my previous job, the way they do galas versus the way my current job does galas. Ooh, the levels. And it just tells me like I'm elevating to another level in all facets, because if it's happening all around me, it's definitely gonna touch me. So
That.
yeah.
Love that for you.
Yes.
Okay, Jules. I love how we all be trying to pretend like we don't.
Pick up the mic.
We're not present in the conversation.
I have the acorn.
Okay, the acorn. Your fortune journey, luck, fertility, prosperity, and in your favor. Look, you
Loaded.
So we're gonna come back to Jules and shout out to our sponsors.
From birthday celebrations to weddings, corporate events, baby showers, and more, there is no event that Infinite Eventz won't help you explore. Follow me on Instagram at Infinite Eventz, and also email me at info.infiniteevents@gmail.com. Peace.
Welcome back. We're ready for Dawn to tell us her answer to her renewal journey right now for her bicycle. She's had some time to think about it.
Oh yeah, I'm currently on that bike. I am pedaling.
Mm.
I am learning how to guide myself again. The seat is not comfortable, but it's the seat I'm given. And every day I aim to be the best version of myself now. I have been given a second chance at being here, at leaving my legacy. So here I am in a renewal journey, in a rebirth. And it's just funny that I am looking at this bike now. You know, the symbol is, I'm all about science. And since then, it has definitely been showing appearing in my life. Miracle signs and wonders. I'm grateful. I'm grateful.
Okay, Jules, your acorn, your fortune journey. Yes.
Okay, my turn. Your turn.
I think I am finding my way in this journey. A lot of things are not in my favor right now, but I am becoming content with figuring out how to be on the right track in that journey, to prosper, to produce more good things for myself, for others, but mainly for myself. So still learning, growing, and healing through this.
Okay, yes. And I myself have 2 drinks, so I'm not going to do that to myself. But I have been filling this up several times, so we're going to go ahead and go with this one because this is where the truth flies, okay? I've been drinking that up. Okay. And it's my it's my stability journey and my current alignment with the unity of earthly stability, financial clarity, foundations, resilience, and inner being. I am at a place in my life where I am looking forward to the things that I've been praying for actually happen and seeing the fruits of that labor. And so I am not surprised that this is what I have, because that's just where my current thoughts, ruminations are. You know, you can't help but to think about all the responsibilities you have while you're still trying to live out your dream. And so while my head is often in the clouds and I do need to bring myself down and ground myself to earth, it is imperative that I keep a stable mind for real, and not get so lost in the Lulu land that motherfucker, you know, you forget to pay your bills. Okay. So pay attention to what's really going on. You know, you can still be in your creative flow and do what makes your heart feel happy, but also do what you know you need to do to sustain your life. And I enjoy no longer being in the waves of chaos, poverty, or fear. And while I still ride the wave of going with the flow, I need to still not worry about things that I'm saying that I'm giving over to spirit or I'm giving over to the universe to take care of. So that's where I am. Do I really believe what I am saying? Do I really believe what I am putting out there, what I am praying for, what I am writing down? Do I really believe it? Even when the foundation shakes a little bit, because it will shake.
It will be tested.
Yes, there will be some challenges. There will be some obstacles. How we respond to that is imperative. We have to remain calm, tranquil, even keel, full of faith, whatever that means for you, even when you are in the midst of a storm, because you must have faith and know that you are taken care of. And to hear you say all these ways that you have seen over the last several years of how you've been taken care of, it's no wonder that you're here to ensure that others do the same, you know, that you take the time that your body needs to heal, but also keep your body moving because you don't want to get stuck and stiff. What are some practical tips and tools that you also shared at the Educate and Excel virtual conference in October? that our listeners and viewers can do at home if they're sitting behind desks every day or working in human services, and so you got to deal with people or other people's kids? What are some practical stretches or techniques that folks can do at home or at work?
What's on now if you want to real quick.
Yes, we love going on the spot.
We're just going to go ahead and face forward. You're going to sit that down for me.
See, this is what you get all in her.
You're going to take your hands and place them palms down onto your knees. And just gently take some deep breaths in. And exhale. Again, inhale. Exhale. Turning your palms toward the ceiling. You're going to press every negative energy, everything that has been on those shoulders up towards the sky. Connect those palms together and stretch up. Inhale and exhale. Bringing your right arm down to your side, grabbing up under your chair if you're sitting in your chair. Taking your left hand over to the right side of your face. And you're going to pull your head gently towards the left shoulder, bringing your ears close to your left shoulder as possible. Inhale and exhale.
Baby, my face.
Yes.
Okay.
We're going to take those arms back up and you're just going to reverse, bringing that left arm down under that chair. Right arm goes over the head, bringing it to the right side, bringing the right ear to the right shoulder. Feeling that stretch. Inhale and exhale. Yes. So nice little taste, right? See? It's a good reset.
Oh, yeah. That was great.
It's a good reset.
Oh, especially for right
Yes,
here.
that is very much my comfort zone.
Oh.
Very much my comfort zone. That is my mindfulness. That is my body awareness.
Oasis, Try with the Vibes, a podcast where real conversations spark healing, growth, and transformation. Each episode, I, Netta, your host, sit down with voices that inspire us to break cycles, build bridges, and walk boldly into our next chapters. Tune in wherever you find your podcast. This podcast is an extension of Synergy Oasis, my holistic wellness space dedicated to empowering minds, body, and spirit through tools like affirmation cards, journals, teas, and community gatherings. As the host, I'm providing a space where knowledge, connection, and inspiration meet, so my listeners leave with something they can feel and apply in their own lives. My intention is to create spaces of healing, connection, and empowerment, whether through conversations on the podcast or offerings at Synergy Oasis, so that every person leaves feeling seen, inspired, and aligned on their journey to growth. Together, both platforms create one mission, helping you align, heal, and thrive from the inside out. Together, we heal, grow, and thrive.
Community is important.
Yes.
Because without community, then you stay in that hole and that deep depression, sadness, anger, whatever stage of grief that you're going through at that moment. Because usually it is a stage of grief, right? You're grieving the life that you no longer live. You're grieving the life that shoulda, coulda, didn't happen.
Absolutely.
You are grieving the things that you aren't doing while ruminating on the things that you wish that you could and should be doing. And to me, those are just signs of your inner critic winning. And oftentimes, I personally have to say, what's the one thing that you can do right now to make yourself feel better? You know, and sometimes it's a quick meditation. Sometimes it is, let me lay here for 15 more minutes. I'm going to set an alarm. And once this alarm goes off, I'm shaking this off. And realistically, it looks like me hopping out of my bed and literally shaking it off, jumping jacks, something. I have to release the tension. I got to figure it out how to go. And, you know, I have a punching bag at home, and I utilize that often because I don't want to punch a wall. And I can't punch a wall. Even if I would have tried, baby, bye. No.
Punch pillows.
I just,
Like even your couch, because if you stack them in front of each other, you just do. Right? And in that moment.
yes, that's about to be my new thing, straight up. But punching the hell out of these pillows. Because the chaos that we live in today, that we're facing in our own city, I need to put this energy somewhere. I'm reading it in the headlines. I'm seeing it in my community. I'm seeing it on the faces of my friends and loved ones. And so being an empath as well, I can't help but to feel what my community is feeling. And I know I need to put this energy somewhere. And so I have been releasing it through yoga. I have been releasing it through Pilates, but I'm realizing that even from the moment that I wake up, I'm already feeling the tension of the day. How is it that it's 6 hours into the day and I'm already feeling like, what the fuck? And so I know that folks are listening to this, driving in their cars, feeling that same weight. And so I hope that you are repeating your verses to yourself, your scriptures to yourself, your affirmations, your mantras, whatever you can do to make your mind align with the positivity that you hope to spread in your body as well. Because our bodies remember, and we hold a lot of trauma in our bodies. We hold a lot of remembrance in our bodies. And if we do not release that, then we start to feel it in our shoulders, in our neck, in our back. And we're wondering why we're walking around with this chronic pain, because you got that chronic anger you haven't let go of yet.
Yeah.
You know, you got that chronic tension and stress and worry that you have not let go of. And if we truly free our minds, we can free our bodies. And I know that starting off this episode and conversation with you with yoga made me feel like I was entering a new space freer. And maybe that might be what we need to do as we enter spaces moving forward. But I don't know what that looks like. But I can say that we need to get moving and we need to push and fight back too. At the same
You better push.
time. And if you haven't already caught
Push it till you get
exactly,
it right.
exactly. And if you haven't already caught all these antics with at least the three of us on Forward, catch us on our other podcast, Forward, where Dom, Authentic, and myself compete for the most childish things because, of course, we're just four friends trying to move forward in life and keep our wits about us.
We just trying to make it.
Yeah.
We just
So you'll see more antics of us on Forward anywhere that you get your podcasts.
forward.
Yeah, see who can spell the best.
I'm telling y'all now, I am not the best speller, self-admitting, but if I win, I'm bragging because baby, I've been practicing. I deserve. I think that was Mama Daisy.
I told y'all, this is me.
Baby. I can't
Look,
wait.
what about if we have dry erase boards? We're gonna be good. You can write it out.
Well, if I can write, that's what I'm saying. I can see if I can see it, then I can spell it.
We gonna make
Jules
sure we have
is going to make the rules. So if the dry erase board is not in the rules, then you all are passed out.
I can submit my paperwork for my accessibility.
We can't even laugh about that because she will use her accessibility. You better use it and you better be proud of your superpower. If you have a superpower,
yeah,
be proud of your superpower, okay?
Yes.
Please
do not be ashamed of your different ability.
Yes, if you are neurodivergent,
neurospicy,
yes, all of that. Embrace it, please. The more you embrace it, the easier and more passion-filled life you will have. Trust me.
Right.
Okay, Dom, before we let you out of here, is there any advice that you have for someone who is reluctant to even try yoga, Pilates, or simple movements that could help their bodies out?
Show up for yourself. Do it your way. Do it in your timing. You can't please everybody, but you can please yourself.
Hey.
And if you're not happy with yourself, get up and move. Get on the Wii, throw your favorite Michael Jackson track. Do whatever you got to do and just sweat it out. If you ever realized back in the 80s, everybody was so fit. Why? Everybody was dancing. Whatever reason, whatever tune they heard, they were dancing. Just keep moving. It's good for the heart. It's good for the soul. Like, just show up for yourself. I can give you 1,001 exercises. It don't matter if you're not tapped in with yourself.
Yeah.
Get up and move.
Absolutely. Thanks for that. And last plug for Infinite Eventz.
Listen, it's your birthday. It's your anniversary. Unfortunately, we may have to plan a repast or baby shower, quick corporate event, or just game night with the friends, right? Listen, you could have the most awesomest podcast. The setting is right for Infinite Eventz, okay? Tap in with me on Instagram at Infinite Eventz. You can also tag me in my email, info.infiniteevents@gmail.com. No matter your reason or your dream, reach out to Infinite Eventz. Your event dreams are infinite with us. Tap in. Peace out.
Love that.
Alrighty, so we're in our Ashe segment, and we want to touch on heal. So, if a mirror could speak back to you, what truth would it say that you've been avoiding? So, if a mirror could speak back to you, what truth would it say that you've been avoiding?
Yeah, I'm going to go first for that one because we are talking about healing. It would tell me that I need to stay away from dairy. And I am so sad because I fucking love ice cream. Everything. But it don't taste the same. And so I just need to embrace a non-dairy life like my other siblings have. And I will feel so much better. Menstrual time will feel so much better if I just let it go. And so I'm going to kill these 2 tubs of ice cream I have first, and then I'm going to be done.
I'm gonna finish off my.
Oh, I have to finish what I paid for
No, it's just a
first.
scheduled commitment. I
I
like
have
that.
to finish what I paid for first, and then I'll suffer the consequences.
Purge it out.
And because I'm gonna suffer the consequences, okay? But I'm about to make a milkshake after this is over with, okay? I really want a milkshake so bad.
We really went dairy crazy that day.
Yeah,
I realized I bought 10 yogurts and all that shit.
I need to get rid of all of that now, and I know that that's the next step. I know it's the next step, and I'm gonna feel and look so much better, and you all will be my proof, my accountability buddies. I'm pointing at the 2 people in this room as well.
I've been telling you that.
I know you have. I know. But I'm finally ready to say, I'm going to let the crack go.
I done let
I'm going to let
narcotics
the
go.
dairy crack go. Okay. I'm going to let it go. You're going to have to teach me about all the cheeses too, because I mean, that's just.
Okay. Cheese.
I'm not gonna lie.
Y'all know I love me some Wisconsin cheese, man. And I'll go get some Gouda real quick. Just some dairy-free Gouda.
You like it, but
Where?
nobody.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
You
Okay.
get a little fancy.
No, mac and cheese ain't gonna be the same.
No, you should try. What's that? Can't believe it's not. Not can't believe it's soul food, soul vibes.
Yeah, so like.
They're they try their vegan stuff. I be trying to put you on. You like the pizza puff?
I'm okay with it. I've done vegan. It's definitely a discipline.
Now, y'all going further than what I said. I just said I was letting go of dairy. I didn't say shit about being vegan.
Well, they brought up the mac and cheese to them, so. But yeah, I heard that.
I don't know how. See, I don't know.
A little
I
detox
do know.
over.
I do know how I'm going to do this. I'm going to inquire from Jules how she's been surviving. That's my first step. I answer my.
Okay. Dom.
Mine has been sharpening the art of letting go and refueling my fire, my flame, and giving myself grace to do so. Letting go of mom guilt. That's a hard one. And traveling more solo. Yeah, I'm on a hunt for like so many different healing journeys and medicine houses out there.
Love that.
I want to know, and to know that I had different religions and cultures and people praying for me. I want to know what it is that they practice because clearly everybody's working. You know. So. Yeah.
Amen.
Okay, your final alignment question, because we've gone through a lot of drinks here, people. What vision or manifestation are you holding for yourself in this area of your life?
Peace. I would say content, but I don't like being content.
Right.
I am,
Contention makes you stuck.
So I want to say
we don't want
happy.
stagnation at all.
Yeah, I want to say like overly happy. I am at a point in my life where I'm ready to start really focusing more on my self-love and self-care so that I can welcome in new love and opportunities. So
yes, because we want new love for besties.
Yes,
we do.
No circling back. No,
no double bags.
No baby block.
In the block.
You get blocked before I spin the block.
Too shame. No.
Too shame. No.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
For me, I had to take a moment to really think about that because it used to be, comfortability. It used to be, oh, I want to be comfortable. I want to be cushioned. Now I just want to thrive. And I want to see what thriving in opulence and abundance looks like. I want to see what the other half of the world looks like, how they live. And so it encompasses a lot of things. Now stability does not just look like earned income to me anymore because I'm seeing that earned income is not what matters. And so, yeah, if I wanna see my mind be blown, and I think that's gonna come. So
explore the world.
I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah. Actually, I'm with that.
Yeah. And that means I gotta have some good physical health. So I better get to walking then, huh? Shit.
You better get to showing up for yourself
Yeah,
every
I better
day.
get to showing up for
Because you got to
myself.
climb those mountains and get through those
Honey,
rivers.
yes. And the next wellness retreat that we put on will definitely be in the mountains. So we have to get ready for that.
Put those calves together.
We have to get ready for that. Stay tuned for that, folks. Okay.
Could you imagine tribe trips?
Ooh.
I mean, we've already been manifesting tribe trips.
Like, you know, whole podcasters get paid to host trips for
Yes.
companies.
Yes.
Tribe trips.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
It's already a thing.
Tribe trips.
Trap
I
trip.
can cut that out.
Yes. But you can, yeah. Mm-hmm. Jules should be in charge of the tribe trips. She knows how to do that.
Tell me where to
Y'all love giving me another. Was that about to be my role?
No, that wasn't mine.
Can we reach out to schedule
Tell me-
happiness?
Right. We can reach out to scheduled happiness for that.
Say, hello.
You can reach out to schedule.
Hello.
Forward, move forward.
Move forward.
Yes. I was in that poor yeet. And I'll do it again.
I realized I didn't get my 3 gratitudes. The 3 gratitudes that I have for my stability journey is seeing that my stability is not in what's in my bank account, which has been great. Feeling like my ancestors and my tribe and family have truly been showing me that they can be my stability. They are my foundation. They are where I can go for refuge. And lastly, for having the wherewithal to know that what I seek, the next step for me is beyond money. I want to live beyond money to the point where living in the capitalistic world does not matter. And I'm truly seeing that it don't matter. And so I'm grateful for that. I mean, do you not have an empty glass right there?
My brain was. I only had 2. Oh yes, you get ready, George.
3 gratitudes. That's the next thing.
My,
Y'all don't have to answer the last one.
In general, 3 gratitudes in general.
For your acorn, nigga.
No,
Oh.
I'm saying it ain't. You connected to that?
Yes.
I was ready. My 3 gratitudes. No, that's that one. My 3 gratitudes are. I am happy that me and my co-parent are co-parenting better. That is one good thing. Son's in 8th grade, so it's a big year, so I'm excited about that. Another gratitude I have is for my tribe in balance, learning balance, not pushing myself to the end of my battery life. Hence the battery just had. But yeah, that.
That's real.
And my 3rd gratitude is for the like spirit and I don't want to say rebellion, but like the Chicago's ability to fight against all the bullshit that's happening in the city right now. Shit is
Resistance.
The resistance. Thank you. The resistance. Shit is happening down the street from my house, and it is affecting my entire whole wellness. And I do not like it. I can't wait for them to leave. Like, it's just stupid, chaotic, and it doesn't make any sense. So I'm just happy that through it all, through all the BS that's been going on, people are keeping their head strong. There are people that's advocating, going to get people, supporting them, trying to get people's information before they get whatever happens to them. So yes, stay strong, Chicago, and other places. I can't figure out where else stuff is happening. So just prayers
For
to everybody.
anyone who's affected by the presence of ICE or Homeland Security, military presence in your community, stay strong. Find your advocates in your community who are helping you navigate and what to say. When you are seeing plainclothes officers, what have you in your community, fight the power. For real. Fight the power. Resist. We both bucks. We both bucks. Fuck them. I love it. I love how the counterculture, the whole culture, all the cultures in the city are just like fighting against this for real. Any last words that you would have for our audience who's listening in and again, struggling with where to go with their physical wellness, how to feel one with their bodies? Any last message you might have before we release them from this conversation?
Most may not have the finances for the proper physical therapy. Just know that even if you are not aware of what to do every day, You have YouTube, you have me, you have different outlets to go out and find resources to help you get the proper stretches, grounding that you need. And it's so simple to follow along, especially on YouTube. Tap into that. It's so many different ones that you can utilize to show up for yourself. Doctors is going to give you something to bring you back to them. You want to avoid that. You want to show up for yourself so that you don't have to go back to them. So those smartphones that we going through Instagram, since you on Instagram, look up yoga teachers on Instagram. Since you're scrolling, right? Might as well just scroll what you need.
Yes.
So that's what I'm going to leave with y'all. Like, show up for yourself. There's no excuse. Like,
Absolutely.
there is no excuse.
None. You only get one body. That's what I say.
Yes.
I love saying YOLO, but you only get one body. Take care of that one body you have.
Yes.
See your practitioners.
Yes.
When was the last time you've been to the dentist?
Yes.
Your eye doctor.
Stop
You
avoiding
know you
those
can't really
things.
hear out that ear. Why you ain't went to go see that ear, that eye, ear, and nose doctor? Why you playing?
You know what?
You know that little bunion hurting your foot. Why you ain't went to go see the podiatrist? Stop playing.
And you know our elders are afraid to go to doctors and have surgeries, and they don't want them kind of. So the trust levels there is, we don't trust the doctors. We go, okay, let me at least let me see what you're talking about. Okay, I'm gonna go over here, But for our parents and our elders, they're like, no, I ain't doing that. And so by the time that's even able to do anything, it's too late. We
at
have
least go and get answers.
Yeah,
and maybe you might find a different herbalist or a Reiki or someone to actually bring about healing. But at least go find out what the pain or the sensation is.
Just start.
We letting something grow out our body, become moles and lumps and shit before we like, oh, that was growing that too.
I'm gonna just wear jackets forever now.
Stop playing with that one body you have. Stop it. You pray for long life and longevity. You have to treat your body better. So if you didn't get anything from this whole conversation, treat your body better. And not when you're laying up in a fucking hospital bed and you have to treat your body better. Okay?
Here's my last word. I'm not saying get up and run to a gym and work out. When I say show up for yourself, that's a walk every day. That's a couple of dances on the weed. A dance class. A line dance class. That's so in now, right? So show up for yourself and get fit that way. And I don't mean fit physically. For me, FIT is facing internal truths. That's the only way everything else is going to fall in line.
When you make the decision to make changes in your life and get fit, the first thing that comes to mind is a gym membership, a personal trainer, or even one of those mini diets that in the end hasn't made much of an impact. Did you know that most of the weight that we carry is stress, anxiety, or trauma? To start living a healthier lifestyle, we must start the inner work. Your mental affects your emotional and physical states. So I've decided that I would start applying my FIT method. What is FIT? Facing internal truths. I want you to focus on your why. What is really happening inside of me?
Not an easy journey. Trust me, I've been on this journey multiple times. I'm just trying to stay fit. And when you look in the mirror at yourself, that is a fit moment. You got to be real with yourself. Whatever you put out there to the world, that's what you're telling yourself. So I hope you're showing up for yourself.
Absolutely.
This event was an authentic capsule production. Looking to have videography at your next event, birthday party, family gathering? Well, look no further. Authentic Capsule capsulates all your greatest memories of the night and sends it to you so you can cherish the moment forever. Reach out to Authentic Capsule on all your social media platforms and at AuthenticCapsule.com. Look forward to creating and capitalizing your family's memories.
Okay. What had happened was circa 2001, 2000, maybe 2000.
2001. You was driving sophomore year, so that'd be 2001.
Okay, so circa 2001. We're both driving. We have our licenses now. And I'm driving my mother's car to practice. Okay, and I got to show off a little bit. I got the girls in the car. We are bumping some music. I can't tell you what it was, but it was probably some rap, gangsta something.
Probably something.
I wasn't playing R&B for real. I was playing like
Crucial Conflict.
Yes.
Do or Die. My Big Twister.
Yes. So we're in the parking lot at school, and I am doing donuts. Okay. Donutting it down. Okay. And we decided to take a pause, and so we paused, and my girl got on the trunk of the car.
It was parked.
It was parked. It was parked. And I don't know what came over me. And I still say this to this day. But for some reason, I thought I'm going to do some more donuts. And I did it with her on the trunk of the car. And Bestie went flying across the asphalt of the parking lot. Because just that fast, I forgot that she was up there. And I stopped the car so fast, hopped out to see how she was doing. And is it this side or is it the other side?
It was this sad.
Stabbed on her back. She lost
Here,
some skin and
road rash, like
road rash. And I was so I felt so terrible. Do you understand? So apologetic. We also needed to figure out what we were telling your parents because
it was crazy.
baby, and
I
she was
forgot
much
the whole
lighter than she is now. So there was no covering up what the fuck I had just did to her. Okay?
I mean, it was burns. It was
she
road
was-
rash.
She
Like,
flew off the car
It was
so
flesh,
fast.
and it was black tar, and it was flesh, and it
Yeah,
stinks.
and it was just
you could smell my flesh
freshly
burning. Yeah, it was freshly paved.
Yeah, they had just
So
redid
you could smell
that.
it, and then the skin, and
Yeah.
I was just like, give me the keys to the
It
car.
was so
And I
bad.
drove myself around to the nurse's office. And then
Yep.
as the nurse is looking at it, she's like, you need to go to the ER. So I called mom and dad, like, I had an accident. So it's kind of like one time at band camp. That's one of our stories. But
Yep.
yeah, this one here.
Yeah.
But I
Yep,
can tell
yep,
you what
yep.
triggered you to get in that car.
What did
You was running from a boy. You was running from a boy. I ain't gonna say who.
Oh, you got to tell me on camera.
She was running from a
That
boy.
part, I do not.
And that's what threw me. Like, I know she did not just throw me. Running from some little nappy head. So yeah, that was definitely.
That's so terrible. I'm so sorry.
I made it.
So
I
sorry.
I survived worse.
Have you recovered?
Oh yeah, I
Oh, yeah.
recovered. I recovered.
We had to perform that next
Couple of days.
yeah. So she didn't have no time for recovery for real because we needed to be on the field.
And luckily our uniforms were sleeveless.
Yeah.
So I just had to patch my little back back.
Yeah. Back. Yeah.
Yeah. And I performed with it.
She
down in
did.
the grass.
I know. Terrible. Do you understand? Terrible.
I guess I'm my own stunt devil. I'm
Listen.
my own stunt
Yes.
devil. I do
It
my
goes
own
down.
stunts.
It hands down the worst thing I've ever done to her ever. I feel like to a friend. Period. I'm so sorry.
It's fine.
Like, oh my god.
I laugh at it now, friend.
I know we crack up, but oh my god, I cried so hard.
Yeah.
I was oh my god. And my mom like her parents about to, and my mom can't afford the hospital bill. And I don't even know if we got insurance on the car. I can't believe. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, trust me. And the fact that she still wanted to be my friend after that, I was like, you still my friend, baby. They need to make sure we were still locked in. Like, can we still
After
be
my lick back.
in?
No, it was fine.
You know, and she ain't try to jump in the car and make sure she ran my ass over. No,
I didn't black out or anything. I just knew I need to get to medical attention because it was thinking. Yeah.
man.
That's when y'all locked in for it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. She said, Lord.
I mean, we done been through more since then, but that was like, that's when I knew she was like ride or die, for real. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, her parents know that it was me now, but
I mean,
yeah, I was definitely going to tell her, I mean, yeah, there's no way we was going to keep that from her parents because I want her to still be my friend. and if she would have like kept it tight-lipped, her parents would have been like, who are you trying to protect? Tell me who it is. And I was like, we just have to tell them. We just have to tell them. We just have to tell them.
But I kind of just kept it cool. Like I told him it was an honest mistake. She didn't
Yeah.
realize I was in the back of the trunk
Yeah.
and she pulled off, She pulled off for this time, and I was like, what?
I mean, I pushed that gas.
I was
so
like, it was
fast.
more so when she got ready to be in that corner. That's kind of when I got thrown off. I was on for the ride till she hit the corner. And then, I go flying off. Here goes Gumby. So,
You ain't check your mirrors.
I didn't.
no, because she
I
was running
didn't.
from him. And she jumped in the car and
I
took off.
didn't.
Like,
Yeah.
we had the car on because we was listening to the radio.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of people are like, why was the car running? We would listen to the radio. And back
Yeah.
then, that type of car, you had to run it. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
We was doing shit in the parking lot. We ain't had no business.
We had a break.
doing.
And it was a break. That was a break in between our lunch
Yes.
break for band practice during the summer.
Yeah.
And so we were coming back into school from the summer. So I started the school year smelling like ham. Smelling like burnt ham.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm so shame.
I do my own stunts.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. That's what teenage Netta was doing. I'm telling y'all, that's how long she know me, man. We just got our license too. I wasn't trying to get my license taken off that shit either. What are we talking about?
man,
What are we talking about?
already. No.
No, thank you for him.
Girl, it was nothing.
Oh
was
my
nothing.
God.
Just Linda skin.
You know, it was a story to tell for sure.
That's the true meaning to lay me some skin.
Yes.
Wow.
Hey tribe, it's authentic. Let me tell you about my kinfolk. So this week's challenge is Shine on the Tribe. Share a video highlighting a young Black woman in media that inspires you and tell us why. Use the hashtags #PayItForward, #OTWV, and #ShineOnOTWV. Again, the challenge is the Shine on the Tribe challenge. Share a video highlighting a young Black woman in media that inspires you and tell us why. Make sure you #PayItForward, #OTWV, and #ShineOnOTWV.
Remember, you are powerful, you are worthy, and you are truly the vibe. Until next
That was a
time,
mic
keep
drop.
flowing with the tribe.
That's a wrap. Woo! That's a wrap. Oasis. This is Oasis. Tribe with the vibes. Let's grow. Together we thrive. That's a good tribe flow.